अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी, कैसे हैं आप सब लोग। उम्मीद करती हूँ आप सब लोग ठीक होंगे। तो आज की वीडियो बहुत ही ख़ास होने वाली है। वो इसलिए बहुत सारे लोग मेरे से काफ़ी सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन लेते हैं, तो इस वीडियो में बहुत ज़्यादा इन्फॉर्मेशन होगी। सारे एडमिशन्स के रिलेटेड जो भी आप लोग पूछते हैं एडमिशन्स के रिलेटेड, वो सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन होगी इसमें। स्कॉलरशिप पे कैसे एडमिशन मिलता है, MBBS पे कैसे एडमिशन मिलता है, चाइना में कैसे एडमिशन मिलता है, और चाइना के अलावा दूसरी कंट्रीज़ में आप कैसे एडमिशन ले सकते हो। तो ये सारा कुछ मैं आपको आज इस वीडियो में बताने वाली हूँ, तो मेरे साथ रहिएगा। पहले मैं आपको ये बता दूँ कि ये सारा काम प्रोसेस जो एडमिशन्स का होता है ये कैसे होता है। तो एक्चुअली आपने अप्लाई करना है ना, तो बहुत सारे यूनिवर्सिटी में आप अप्लाई कर सकते हो डायरेक्टली, लेकिन काफ़ी सारे यूनिवर्सिटीज़ ऐसी भी हैं जहाँ पे आप अप्लाई नहीं कर सकते डायरेक्टली, क्योंकि उन लोगों के कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स होते हैं एजेंट्स के साथ। ठीक है, तो एजेंट्स जो हैं वो उन्होंने स्टूडेंट्स अपने पूरे करने होते हैं, तो यूनिवर्सिटी जो है वो एजेंट के थ्रू ही स्टूडेंट्स लेती है। इस वक्त मैं अभी बैठी हुई हूँ अपने एडमिशन ऑफिस में, अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी के एडमिशन ऑफिस में। यहाँ पे एक कंपनी है, बहुत टाइम से ये कंपनी जो है वो काम कर रही है, स्टूडेंट्स को हेल्प कर रही है एडमिशन्स के मामले में, स्कॉलरशिप पे भी, MBBS पे भी, और बाकी कंट्रीज़ में भी कर रही है। अच्छा, सबसे पहले मैं आपको ये बता दूँ कि ये जो वीडियो है ना, इसका पर्पज़ सिर्फ ये है कि आप लोगों को गाइड कर सकूँ, क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग मेरे से क्वेश्चंस करते हैं, लेकिन मुझे कुछ ख़ास पता नहीं है। जस्ट मुझे MBBS का पता है, और वो भी मैं अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी में आपकी हेल्प कर सकती हूँ एडमिशन्स के लिए। ठीक है, इसके अलावा नहीं। तो काफ़ी सारे लोगों के क्वेश्चंस थे, तो इस वजह से मैंने सोचा कि मैं यहाँ पे अपने ही यूनिवर्सिटी के एडमिशन ऑफिस में आऊँ। जो लोग इस कंपनी में काम करते हैं उनसे मैं आपके जो भी क्वेश्चंस हैं वो उनसे पूछ सकूँ, ताकि आपको बेटर आइडिया हो जाए कि ये सारा प्रोसेस कैसे होता है। तो ये वीडियो जो है ये पेड प्रमोशन नहीं है आपको, इसीलिए इनकी जो कंपनी है उसका नाम भी मैं रिवील नहीं कर सकती, और ये जो मेरे साथ बैठी हुई हैं इनका भी मैं प्रॉपर आपको इंट्रोडक्शन नहीं दे सकती। तो जस्ट आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलेगी, जो भी मेरे क्वेश्चंस होंगे वो मैं इनसे करूँगी और ये मुझे आंसर करेंगे। तो चलो जी स्टार्ट करते हैं। मेरे साथ हैं इस कंपनी की रिप्रेजेंटेटिव मिस कैंडी। हाय।
Hi. Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you so much for giving us your precious time. Really appreciate that. So can you please introduce your company? Like, how can you help students to get admissions in China?
Okay. Our company's name is. Our company's responsibility is to help international students to get admission in China.
Okay, in China. Can you help the students to get admission in other countries, like other than China?
Sure, we help students to admission in Ukraine, Russia, and Uzbekistan, Ukraine, or Russia? Yeah.
Kyrgyzstan? No?
No.
ओके, सो ये वाली 3 कंट्रीज़ हैं जहाँ पे ये लोग हमारी हेल्प कर सकते हैं स्टूडेंट्स की एडमिशन्स के सिलसिले में। ओके, सो कैंडी, आई वांट टू स्टार्ट विद MBBS because I got most of questions from MBBS students. They want to do MBBS from China. So can you tell us that how can you help them to get admission in China? Like, I think first of all you should tell us what is the package for MBBS. That is most important thing, right? For this university, we can start with this university, Hebei University.
As we can see in the fee structure, the tuition will be 10,000. Do I need to see the specific?
10,000 Chinese yuan.
Chinese yuan, yeah.
So maybe I can show you the picture here. Yeah.
Tuition, insurance, accommodation fee, and visa processing fee, and other like service fee. People, so many students, they ask me like, is there any scholarship available for MBBS specifically? Basically, all the majors can apply scholarship, but
including MBBS.
But it also depends on the location and the members the university has recruited. If they has less students, yes, they will offer scholarship to interest people to study there.
Like it's kind of full scholarship?
No.
What kind of scholarship is that?
Partial. Maybe some are free tuition, maybe are free part tuition.
So if some students from Pakistan Pakistan and India, they want to apply for the scholarship, so what is the criteria for that? What they need to do?
Like their marks.
Their marks?
Their academic performance should be at least 70%.
Mine is more than
Above.
that. Why didn't you give me scholarship?
It depends on your time and
The time?
different recruitment policy. I need to point out that 75% is the minimum to apply, and usually top 15 can win the scholarship.
Habinart will not give you scholarships for
Like
MBBS.
first year student cannot get scholarship, but at the second year or the third year, if your academic performance is really good, you can apply.
Yeah, I know that. So what should be the age limit for applying in MBBS?
Let's say not about only MBBS. If you apply for bachelor degree, your age should under 25.
Under 25.
Yeah.
But do you know there are some agents who tell the students that it's okay, the age doesn't matter, we can help you to get admission.
Do not believe them.
Don't believe them? There are a lot of fake news. Some agents also, they don't tell the students the reality of China. So what do you suggest the students, what they need to check before they come to China?
They can search on the internet like Facebook or Instagram to get as much information as they can.
Yeah, you should do your homework. You should Google it.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can directly call to the university and ask them.
I think students can ask you and you can ask me.
Yeah,
That will be
that's a
great.
Good idea.
That will be great.
You can
Okay.
ask me, I can ask her.
Yeah.
And
I will
she knows
try-
everything.
I will try my best to give you the right answer.
Thank you so much for that. Not for scholarship, but they want to apply on
Self-sponsored?
self-sponsored for MBBS. So what should be the percentage?
At least 60%. 60%. At least.
60%. So let's move to the non-medical programs, engineering and business and other programs, non-medicine. So do you help students to apply for these programs as well?
Yes, a lot of students apply for like civil engineering, electric engineering, mechanical engineering, and they are hot majors, and like international economics and trade, business administration.
Okay. So they apply on scholarships in these majors?
Just like MBBS, some has scholarship, and some have full scholarship.
So there are different kind of scholarships
Yes.
available, like full scholarships, half scholarships.
Like full scholarship can cover tuition, hostel fee, and it has stipend like 1,500 for bachelor students,
Okay.
maybe 2,000 for master students, and 2,500 or 3,000 for doctor degree students.
All right. So you can help them to apply for bachelor's, master's, and doctoral.
Yes, but
okay.
bachelor and master will be easier because doctor degree we need find the professor who inspect them, who instruct them. Yeah.
All right.
The tutor, we need to find them and let them agree, and then
Okay.
we can apply.
Got it. So about the bachelor's, for full scholarship, what should be the criteria to apply for this?
Very important one is language proficiency
HSK.
certificate. Yes, like IELTS, TOEFL, or HSK. If you are in apply English medium, you need provide ELIT or TOEFL. If you apply a Chinese program, you need
Apply HSK for.
yeah. Or you need to have 1 year preparatory
Chinese language course.
yes. And after you get HSK 4 or 5 or 3, then you can enter into your major. If not, you need to learn another year.
Yeah, but most of foreigners, they will choose English medium.
Yes,
So is
it will be easier.
It will be easier, okay. So the percentage,
Is
how about the percentage?
75 is the minimum.
Is the minimum. What should be their GPA? It should be more than 3 or 2.5.
3.5 will be better. If students want to go to some cities which is not like Beijing or Tianjin or Shanghai.
Not in big cities. If you will not
yes.
apply in big cities, then 2.5 GPA is okay.
It will be easier to.
Alright. So I want to ask you about the age for the scholarships, like bachelor's, master's, and doctoral level. About their age.
About scholarship, there is no age limit because when you apply bachelor or master or doctor, there will be age limit. So it's the same to apply scholarship. Like I say, we need students need be under 25 to apply bachelor degree. So if they apply bachelor scholarship, it will also be 25.
Okay.
So it's the same standard.
Okay, for masters.
Master is 30 or 35.
Okay, for doctoral level.
The same, 35.
35. So do you accept transfer students?
Actually, Chinese universities accept transfer students, but need study from first year. Must study from first year.
Yeah, all over in China or
Yes.
only this university?
All around the China.
So if somebody is already studying in 4th year, so if he wants to
Should
transfer
better
here,
continue, not transfer.
can't continue because the gray listed universities. So because of that, they want to transfer.
No,
No.
must study from first year. Study from first year is okay, but not continue second year or third year.
Okay.
So-
Doesn't matter coming from Pakistan or Kyrgyzstan or anywhere.
No restriction. We can accept transfer students, but the only rule is study
Start
from
from
first
first
year.
year.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Make the admission process again.
But first year is not so important. So why they need to study? Because
but-
it's only Chinese language.
But yes, you don't have the credit in this
yeah.
university, and you need to.
You have to complete the credits. Okay. So a lot of students, they are asking me when students can come back to China.
That is a hard question because,
But it's very important for
yes,
them.
important because like MBBS is it's need practice, not
Yeah.
all about theory.
Yeah.
So it's really a big problem. But due to the pandemic, it's not very safe. I don't know how to say. We only can wait the notice from the government, from the entry department.
Yeah, but what do you think? Any idea?
I'm not sure. Maybe after the Olympic.
After Olympics?
2022.
After 2022.
Just my guess, not certain answer.
But Olympics, I heard that Olympics got cancelled.
No.
No? There are some news from Western media that Olympics in China are banned.
No. There is not certain answer.
Sorry for that. What is the difference between TCM, clinical medicine, and MBBS? So she was telling you about the TCM. What is TCM degree? Is it useful or not useful for foreigners?
TCM is traditional Chinese medicine, and I think if you are really interested in Chinese culture, maybe you can learn it.
And you want to live here, then you can learn.
Yes, maybe if you want to continue your life in China or some country, they are popular in
Chinese house.
in TCM. It will be better to learn TCM. But if you want to come back to your country and become a doctor, you'd better learn Mbbs or clinical medicine. Actually, in China, Mbbs and clinical medicine uses and offer same courses and same books. They are the same, but the only difference is language, teaching language. Mbbs is in English, totally in English, but clinical medicine is in Chinese. And some university know that students cannot do well in Chinese, so they will offer class both in Chinese and English.
Okay, so one last question I want to ask you. What do you suggest to the students? What they need to prepare before they come to China or maybe any other countries?
First one, it should be learn some Chinese, because you need to learn some skills to communicate, like ask for directions.
Yeah, it's very important.
Or order food. And students need to learn some Chinese culture and costumes.
Yeah.
And second one is about you should get prepared in money.
Money. And China is very expensive in that
Sure.
way. For Americans it's not, it's very cheap, but for us it's expensive.
Yes. Other things, I think we all should learn to show respect. Like show respect to different cultures and different religion.
Yeah, right.
And have courage or bravery. Because you are in China, it's a different
It's not
country.
easy, yeah.
Yes, you should make friends with Chinese. I think we are nice and friendly, easy to get along with, and making friends with Chinese people can help you hang out.
To deal with the problems.
Yeah, eat some great food.
Yeah, learn more about the Chinese culture.
Yes.
And they can help you in that case also. I have a question about the scholarships. When students can apply for the scholarships, what is the date or deadline for that?
In China, we always start a new semester on September, so we students need to apply before the semester starts, before September, and the scholarship need apply before June or July.
Deadline is June.
Almost all the universities' scholarship deadline is June 15. Some are June 1st.
So you must need to apply before June.
Yes, that will
for
be.
the September intake. Only one time in whole year?
Actually, there is two times March, but the biggest one is September. And in the September intake, it will recruit a lot of students.
So how about March?
March, due to the pandemic, some March intake are cancelled.
Alright. But about next year?
Next year will be September intake.
Not March intake?
March intake is very seldom now.
Oh, okay. So you should apply for the September intake, but you have to apply before June.
Yes.
And now they cannot apply?
Some university still can apply.
Okay, send me the list which universities can.
But scholarship is almost over.
Alright. Okay, so that's it. These were my questions, and I hope I answered all of your questions here. And thank you so much, Candy. You helped me a lot with this. I did not know anything about this kind of stuff.
It's my pleasure too. And I also need to thanks for your time.
नो, योर टाइम इज़ मोर प्रीशियस। ओके, सो यहाँ पे मैं वीडियो का एंड करती हूँ। होप सो कि मैंने आपके सारे क्वेश्चंस का अच्छे से जवाब आपको लेके दे दिया है इनसे। जिन लोगों को भी फर्दर क्वेश्चंस हैं ना अभी जिनके भी, वो आप मुझे ईमेल में आपको नीचे लिंक पे दे दूँगी, आप ईमेल कर सकते हो। और काइंडली मेरी एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि मुझे इंस्टाग्राम पे बहुत सारे लोग क्वेश्चंस करते हैं। ठीक है, आप क्वेश्चंस कर सकते हो लेकिन लॉजिकल क्वेश्चंस करो। बहुत सारे लोग ये पूछते हैं कि यार आप उधर खाती क्या है, रहती कैसे हैं, ये वाले क्वेश्चन जो है ना, ये इसका जवाब मैं नहीं दे सकती, लाइक मुश्किल होता है। ठीक है, और ये वाले ज़रूरी क्वेश्चंस होते हैं कि फ़ीस स्ट्रक्चर क्या है, कब अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, तो ये वाले ज़रूरी क्वेश्चन होते हैं जिनका मैंने आपको आंसर दे दिया है। फर्दर अगर किसी के पर्सनल अगर कोई सीरियस बंदा है ना तो वो ईमेल करे मुझे, और आपने जस्ट ईमेल करना है। इंस्टाग्राम पे मैं इस तरह के जो क्वेश्चंस हैं ना उनका आंसर नहीं दे पाऊँगी क्योंकि बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन होते हैं। ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट। और आप अगर मुझे ईमेल करते हो तो ईमेल में चेक कर सकती हूँ और उसको मैं सीरियस भी ले सकती हूँ। और सिर्फ सीरियस लोग ही मुझे कॉन्टैक्ट करें जो वाकई में ही चाइना में आना चाहते हैं, जिनको वाकई में ही हेल्प चाहिए। तो आई एम श्योर कि मैं हेल्प करूँगी आपकी इस मामले में। और बाकी फिर आपको कैसी लगी मेरी वीडियो बताइएगा ज़रूर, और मिलती हूँ आपसे मैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़, थैंक यू, बाय बाय।